Chosen ones, God says you should call your dad now. And this is not random. This is not coincidence. This is not just another message scrolling past your screen. This is a divine interruption. And you need to stay with me to the very end, because what you're about to understand may change something deep in your life that you didn't even realize was missing. There are many voices in this world competing for your attention, many distractions pulling you in different directions. But when God speaks about something as specific as this, it means there is something spiritual tied to it, something deeper than just a phone call, something connected to your identity, your destiny, and your covering. Many of you have been praying for breakthroughs, asking God for open doors, for favor, for direction. But there are certain doors that don't open through effort alone, they open through alignment. And one of the most overlooked alignments in this generation is the connection between a father and a child. Whether your relationship with your dad is strong, weak, broken, or even non-existent right now, there is something you must understand. Fathers carry a unique spiritual authority in the life of their children, and when that connection is healed, restored, or even acknowledged, something shifts. Chosen ones, hear this carefully. No matter how imperfect a father may be, there is something God placed in him that is meant for you. Many people don't want to hear this because they are holding onto pain, disappointment, or even anger. And yes, those feelings are real. Those experiences may have been difficult, but holding onto that pain can quietly block what God is trying to release into your life. You see, one of the greatest truths is that fathers, in most cases, are the only people on earth who genuinely want their children to surpass them, to go further than they ever did, to achieve what they couldn't achieve, to become greater than them, even if they don't always express it perfectly, even if they don't always show it in the best way. That desire is deeply rooted inside them. A father may struggle, may fail, may make mistakes, but deep down, there is a part of him that looks at his child and says, "I want you to do better than me." That kind of intention is powerful, and when it is connected with your life, it becomes a channel for blessing. Now listen, I'm not saying every father has been present or has done everything right, because that would not be honest. But even in broken situations, God can still use what remains to release something into your life. Some of you stopped talking to your dad because of pride, some because of hurt, some because of misunderstanding, and some because of distance. But today God is saying, take the first step, not because your dad is perfect, but because your destiny is too important to be delayed by unresolved connection. There are blessings that flow through honor. There are doors that open through humility. And sometimes the simplest act, like making a call, can trigger something spiritual that you didn't expect. You might be thinking, what if he doesn't respond well? What if nothing changes? But understand this, your obedience is not based on his reaction. Your obedience is based on God's instruction. When you do your part, heaven takes care of the rest. There are people who went years without speaking to their fathers, and the moment they reached out, something broke in the spirit, something lifted, something aligned, and suddenly things started moving again in their lives. This is not about forcing a perfect relationship overnight. This is about opening a door that has been closed for too long. And for those of you who feel like your situation is too far gone, maybe your dad wasn't there, maybe he hurt you deeply, maybe there are wounds that still feel fresh. I want you to understand something powerful. Reconciliation is not always about agreement, it's about release. When you choose to reach out, you are not just connecting with a person, you are releasing yourself from a weight you may not even realize you're carrying. Bitterness blocks, but honor unlocks. Pride delays, but humility accelerates. And God is calling you to acceleration. Chosen ones, there is a reason this message is finding you right now. You've been seeking clarity. You've been asking for progress. You've been wondering why certain things feel stuck. And God is pointing you back to something foundational. Sometimes we look for big, complicated solutions, but God gives simple instructions with powerful results. Call your dad, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready now, because obedience delayed is opportunity delayed. Imagine if one call could restore peace. Imagine if one conversation could release a blessing. Imagine if one moment of humility could unlock years of stagnation. Don't let your mind overcomplicate what God has made simple. Even if the conversation is short, even if it feels awkward, even if you don't know what to say, just start. Say hello, ask how he is. That alone can begin something. And for those whose fathers are no longer alive, this message is still for you. You can still honor him through your actions, through forgiveness, through letting go of anything that is holding your heart hostage. You can still speak peace into that connection spiritually, and God sees it. Nothing done in obedience is ever wasted. Chosen ones, your life is too important to ignore divine instructions like this. There are levels you are meant to reach. There are blessings with your name on them. But alignment matters. God is not trying to take something from you, he is trying to add something to you. And sometimes, that addition comes through restoration. Stay with this message. Don't scroll past it. Don't ignore it. Because moments like this don't come by accident. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment to act. Pick up your phone and call your dad now.